Thank you for tuning in to another segment of Outside the Box. I'm your host, Onney, the CEO, and today I have an awesome treat for you. I have a legend in the building, and he is an amazing talent. So buckle up your seatbelts. You're now plugged in, tuned in, tapped in to Outside the Box. It's such a pleasure to have you all back with us today. And without further ado, I would like to introduce my guest this evening. He's a legend. He's a singer. He's a part of a legendary group, and he has also stepped out to do a solo project. You guys give it up for Dray Tate.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Glad to be here.
I'm glad to have you. I'm glad to have you. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what all you do?
Well, born and raised in Houston. South Side. Grew up around South Park, Hiram Clark, Missouri City. Went to Willow Ridge. Church boy growing up. My grandfather was a pastor. My dad was a pastor, and me and my brothers, we were basically a musical family. We were like the Jackson 5 growing up or something. All of us played music and sung, and we just grew up in Houston performing until my dad saw fit to take us out on the road, and we performed with such artists as Lil Cedric and the Haley Sings, which people know as Jodeci, actually. Casey and JoJo, when they were singing gospel music. And we traveled up and down the road singing and performing, and I chose to take it another step forward and make it a career out of it, and that's where I am. That's where I am today.
Now, speaking of making it a career, somewhere in your journey, even though you started as a child singing, somewhere in your journey you were picked up in a group called the Williams Brothers.
The Williams Brothers.
How did that take place?
Actually, the Williams Brothers story, it started when I was around 10 or 11. We used to have a music hall a music auditorium called the Music Hall, or the Sam Houston Coliseum downtown. And my dad used to make it his business to take us to the gospel concerts every time they came to town when we were little. And it was always my dream to sing, be a part of the Williams Brothers, even though that was something that I didn't think would ever happen, But, as a child, you dream of things like that. But it was one particular concert. I saw them come in, and I told my younger brother, I said, I'm going to sing with them one day. I was 10, 11 years old, and not knowing that they would hire me to be their guitar player like around the late 90s, 98, 99. I was their lead guitar player for about a year. They fired me because they wanted a better guitar player, as they would say.
Okay.
Yeah, and
it happens.
Yeah, and the thing is, I was still on the road, and in 2000 they called me back and asked me to sing background for them. So I traveled for about 8, 9 years singing in the back with the musicians and everything. And lo and behold, 2010 they had a meeting, and they asked me what would I feel about becoming an official Williams brother, and I jumped at the chance, and that's where I've been 20 years now.
Wow, that's an amazing story. So how does it feel being a part of a group that has been nominated for 6 Grammys, have had several Dove Awards and Stellar? So how does that feel?
Accomplishment? Now, I guess after 20 years, it's kind of like, it's like an everyday thing now, everyday feeling. I'm a Williams brother, so. But around the first year, oh yeah, it was like, it was a dream come true. So I lived that every day, just being happy and rejoicing about being given the opportunity that a lot of folk didn't get. A lot of folk would want to be. They traveled with 3 brothers for a while after their brother Leonard left in the early 90s. And when they chose me after all that time, it was like, what, me? Yeah. So it's always a beautiful thing. I say all the time, no matter what I do, I'm a Williams brother for life.
All right. Now, even though you're still a Williams brother, you have also decided to work on a few solo projects of your own. And a lot of people would say it would probably be difficult to go from gospel music to secular music. How did you come to that conclusion with your with branching out on your own?
Well, born and raised in the church, you know, I got to experience Christian life, and when I decided to just step out from that, it's because I know what I know, you know, but I do understand something outside the church. There's a word called love that's missing, and right now my whole agenda is to bring love back to the forefront any manner, any way I can. And since I was given the gift of music and writing and composing and producing, I just chose that my solo career would be dedicated to bringing love back to the forefront, basically. All so right. Wherever that may be, if it's in the church, if it's in the house, if it's at the job, or wherever it's at, you know, I just want to sing about it.
All right. Well, recently you released a video, Do It One More Again.
Right.
And I actually want our viewers to check it out.
All right.
All right, here we are.
Never have I been grand to think that I can even stand. No way I can win without you in my life, yeah. So I'm writing to let you know I need you again, and that's for sure. I need an encore, a repeat of once before. Do it for me. One more again. Standing needed. Oh, blessed, you're the only one. You're the only one. Who can look me up. Yeah. Sit it down. From above. Do it for me. One more again. I know you will, yeah. Know you can. You're the only one who can hook me up. Do it for me, yeah. One more again. If you are one I'm talking to, I got something real to share with you. A bit of advice to help you to make it through. Lord is a present help, and that's no lie. He's waiting on you, give him a try. He's faithful and true, so all you have to do, tell him do it for me. One more game. Said I'm standing near of a blessing. You're the only one there. Send it down. Do it for me, yeah. One more again. I know you will. Know you can. You're the only one. Yeah.
I am loving the vibe of that video.
Thank you.
So what was your aha moment? Like, what made you just step out there and say, you know what, I'm going to do Dray Tate? What made you step outside the box?
I'm gonna tell you, Onney, it was a long time before I even attempted to step out the box because I was so grounded in either Williams Brothers or church, you know. And it was not until I matured, and I would say God matured my thinking and my thoughts and how I see things and how I know Him, and it made me feel like, okay, man, I ain't got to stay stagnant to this particular area. Do me.
Right. But
So-
even in doing you still gave credit to God.
I'm gonna do that.
Shout out to that.
Every single time.
But you put your twist to it, and
Yeah.
that's what made it
Yeah,
so dope.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah.
I appreciate it.
So now that you're stepping out and you're doing a solo project, in addition to being a part of a legendary group, how did that change the course of your decisions with your career?
Well, I mean, it really hasn't changed much.
Mm-hmm.
It really hasn't changed much. Actually, I have the blessings of those legendary guys, Melvin and Doug Williams and Mr. Henry Green. I got the blessings of them to just, they told me, Dray, look, do you. You got it. You know, everybody's not blessed with it, and you have something that a lot of people wish they had. Go ahead and do it. Do it.
Right.
They've been doing it for 60 years, you know. So I look up to those guys. I look up to their producing ability, their vocal abilities. And it wasn't too much of a transition problem for me, you know. No.
Now, what became your formula for success? So now you're doing your thing, and of course, right now with the coronavirus, we still are not back up and running to our regular performance speed. So there is a stagnancy there. But prior to the coronavirus hitting, you were on a fast track to a great start of a solo
Right,
career this
right,
year.
Right.
What prior to that, like, what was your formula for success? What kept you grounded and moving forward in your career?
Basically, determination, just staying driven, being focused, being grounded, having those people in my life that kept me grounded, like family.
Right.
You know, my kids. Anybody know me? I love my kids, all four of them. You know, they're my babies. So when it's not the road, when it's not the studio, I always got that settle down place and fun time with my kids and my family and everything. So that keeps me, you know, grounded, and it also helps me in my career.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know this interview is about you, but your children, are they also musically inclined as you are?
Yeah, two of them are.
I actually came across a video of your family singing.
What?
Yeah, they were singing Happy Birthday. And I was like, oh, my God, it's like a choir. I would just love to be in a room with your family.
Oh.
You know how you see those videos that come across on social media,
Right.
and the whole family can sing?
Right,
I was
right.
like, man, I would just
Yeah,
wanna be in that
we put it like this. When my grandfather passed in 2010, we have what we call the Houston Family Choir, and it's about 100 of us. 100. Well, I'm actually a musician, so I was playing, but we got like 100 people in the family choir. But as far as my children, two of my children are into music. My oldest, she's not having it, and my youngest, he's not having it. But them two middle ones, drummer and singer, and when I tell you, oh my God, just amazingly gifted, like for real.
Yeah.
Crazy gifted.
Well, that's a blessing to be able to pass it down.
Yeah.
So the support team that you have in place now is the same support team you've always had, or has it transitioned over the years?
Well, my support team, you know, and for a long time, I didn't even know who my support team was. You know, of course, Mama, you know, one of the biggest fans of my kids and family, you know. But
Shout out to Mama.
Yeah, shout out to Mama.
Yeah.
Mama, yeah. But, you know, other than that, I have supporters that I just somehow they just come, and I don't even know who they are most of the time, you know, especially lately. It's just been supporters coming from all over the country, all over the world, you know, that knew me that I didn't know me, you know.
Right.
You know? So
Well, may your vibe continue to attract your tribe.
I sure pray. I sure pray.
Now, when you go out and you step outside of the Williams Brothers, because it's really hard when you have been with a group for so long. A lot of artists struggle to be identified separately from the original group. Right. When you go to other cities to perform, how are you received?
I am received respectfully, let's say. The Williams Brothers platform has blessed my name a lot. They blessed my name a lot, and that's something that I would never denounce. I'm proud to be a part of that group because they've done so much for music, period, you know. Not just gospel, music, period. 60 years, you know. And when they see me, they like, hey, that's Dray Tate of the Williams Brothers. But the crazy thing is they are looking for the Williams Brothers when I perform. But when I do perform and show them who I am, it's like, wow, we didn't expect that. We didn't expect that at all. We, you know, we expected the old school gospel flavor or whatever. But when I come out like mint condition or something. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand it. But it's always funny to me, actually.
Yeah, yeah. So you enjoy what you do?
Oh, my God, yes.
Yeah. Is there anything else outside of singing that you do?
I bowl. I love to bowl. I like to look at the Game Show Network.
Okay.
I'm a Game Show Network fanatic, actually. I look at that all day if I could, you know. Well, then I'm a traveler. I love shopping.
Okay.
Clothes and shoes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I could stay at the mall all day if I could, you know. But that's just that part of me that a lot of people don't know, you know. That's my quiet time. That's my me time. Yeah.
So in the process of progress, are you currently working on another project to be released soon?
Yeah, actually I'm working on so far this year I've released 2 different singles. I released A Change Is Gonna Come around January, and then I released Do It One More Again. So what we're doing now in the midst of this pandemic and all that, for the last few months I've been writing, just writing. So I got a whole lot of stories to tell. So I got to put either EP together, album, project, whatever y'all want to call it.
Right.
I'm putting that together now. So I'm just gonna tell my story, you know, and we expecting to have that going at least 4 years out.
All right. So, what advice could you give others that are passionate about music? Because you were like 11 when you said, I'm going to sing with them one day. Right. And you manifested that. Because that's basically what a manifestation is.
Right, speaking it.
Speaking into existence, believing it, and then it shows up.
Right.
So, you know, what advice can you, you know, give someone that wants to manifest their passion into a reality?
First, I would say, very vividly, if you don't believe in you, nobody ain't gonna believe in you. You got to believe in the gift that you're given. You got to believe in the gift that God given you. Don't expect for everybody to be your fan, first of all, because it ain't gonna happen. That's just why they make so many different artists and so many different talents. But some folk, when they get turned down once, it's a wrap. But I got something what you call fight, because even me being a part of a legendary group, even the legendary group, if y'all listen, they fired me because they thought I wasn't good enough.
Right.
But they never, even in that time, they just heard me play. They never heard me sing. So it was always a fight in me that say, okay, I got knocked down, but I'm coming again. So you got to have that determination to walk through the fire, even sometimes when you don't feel like it. You know, you got fire retardant clothes on, you know what I'm saying? But you got to be able to walk through it. You got to be able to take it, because every day ain't going to be easy. Right. It's not going to be easy. You got to keep fighting, though. Keep fighting for what you believe in.
Shout out to that.
Amen.
Now, is there something that you would have done differently in your path? Like, well, let me not double question you. Is there something you would have done differently?
In my past, differently toward
as far as your music career is concerned?
Honestly, no. Every single thing on there that I've been through made me the artist, made me the man and the artist that I am today. Okay. I had to go through it to have this kind of fight, to have this kind of testimony, to have this kind of story. I had to go through some stuff to be able to tell you the things I'm going to be telling you. You know, so no, I don't regret none of it. It all made me who I am.
All right. So, when can we look forward to something coming out from you?
When Rona leave.
Okay.
Rona done messed everything up.
Yeah. In the meantime, if someone wants to book you, like, do you have a booking agent?
Yes, I do have a booking agent. It's jdkproductions@gmail.com. The number I don't know, but you can reach me on any of the social media networks. Facebook is Dray Tate Music,
and Instagram is
Dray Tate Music, DRAYTAT music. Instagram is just Dray Tate, JUSDRAYTATE, and Twitter is just Dray Tate 11. And you can reach me on my newly made website at draytatemusic.com.
Okay. And you also have some videos out on YouTube as well.
I got a few, and I got a YouTube channel, Dray Tate Music. Just look me up on YouTube, put it in, you'll see all of it.
So you're everywhere, huh?
Everywhere.
All right. Well, I'm excited, and I am definitely inspired. I'm honored to have you on the show.
Thank you. I'm honored
to share your journey and your testimony and your story and your walk with us.
Thank you.
So that just about covers our interview.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to share with us
I'm
today?
just glad. I'm just thankful for you giving me the opportunity to come and just say what I got to say, share my light, share my story.
Right.
I'm very grateful and honored to be here with the Miss Great, the Great Onney.
Yes. And to our viewers, I just want to say, one more thing. Shout out. I love your shirt.
Thank you.
Can't breathe. To our viewers, I just want you guys to stay inspired, stay motivated, stay grounded. We are in a time where there is a lot of uncertainty around us. Be sure to tell your loved ones that you love them. Yeah. Remind them every day that you appreciate them, because tomorrow is not promised. So tell a friend to tell a friend that you love them. I am Onney. I thank you for tuning in to another segment of Outside the Box. Catch you next week. Ciao.